Been thinking a lot about Jimmy Garoppolo's new deal with the 49ers, and I have some thoughts about it now that I've sat on it for a couple of hours. One, this is not an indictment of Trey Lance. A lot of people will paint it that way, but it is not an indictment of Trey Lance. If it were, Jimmy Garoppolo would be the starting quarterback of this team. He's not. He's the backup quarterback for Trey Lance. This is an indictment of Nate Sudfeld and Brock Purdy. A lot of people got excited about Brock Purdy. I never really did. I really don't like Nate Sudfeld as a quarterback. The Niners understand that they need at least two quarterbacks who can start. And Nate Sudfeld and Brock Purdy do not qualify. If either of those guys had to start any games for the Niners this season, their season would be over. And frankly, every year Kyle Shanahan has been here except one, 2019, he's had multiple quarterbacks start. And this year, I don't think it's going to be any different. I mean, look at the offensive line. You have to be prepared for two quarterbacks to start and win games this year. Couldn't happen with Nate Sudfeld or Brock Purdy. Sorry. So it's an indictment on them. Now the 49ers have a second quarterback who can win. That's a huge deal for them. And how big of a deal is it? I'll say this. I'll put it this way. Before this, when the roster came out, when the schedule came out, I said 9-8. I don't think this team is going to the playoffs. I think they're a good team, but Trey Lance probably going to get hurt at some point, miss a few games, and they're going to lose with Nate Sudfeld or Brock Purdy. Now, if and when Trey Lance gets nicked up running the triple option and has to miss a quarter or a game or a month or whatever, they can win with their backup quarterback named James Richard Garoppolo. So you know what? I actually think that the Niners are going to win 10 games at least, more like 11, and go to the playoffs and make it back to the NFC Championship game with Trey Lance as their quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if the NFC Championship game came down to them and the Minnesota Vikings, the joint practice I was just at, what was that, a week ago? So this is a good day for the 49ers. Jimmy's not here to take Trey Lance's job. Jimmy's here to get the 49ers through a game or two if Trey Lance can't go, which is exactly what they needed because Nate Sudfeld and Brock Purdy couldn't do it. So you know what? I'm bullish on this Niners team. All of a sudden, I'm thinking 11 wins and an NFC Championship game appearance. What are you thinking?